He asked one simple question. Who won the election? What followed sounded like straight-up scripted answers.
I believe you're up.
Thank you, Senator Kennedy. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for your service. Ms. Westerkamp, who won the 2020 election?
Senator, under our Constitution, the Electoral College votes for the president, and then that is certified by Congress. And in 2020, President Biden was certified by the Electoral...
Yeah, that's not my question. Who won the election?
And again, Senator, under our Constitution, and it's actually...
Oh, you know, I know who was certified, and I know what you think of certification because you tweeted on January 6th in a post saying, in reference to the 2020 election results, a certified lie is still a lie. I'm asking you, who won the 2020 election? Let me make it more specific. Who won the popular vote?
Again, Senator, under our Constitution, what matters is who the Electoral College votes as...
But I'm not asking you for what the Constitution says. I'm asking you for your view factually. And frankly, we've received this kind of canned, ridiculous answer before, as you know, because you were instructed to give this answer, right?
Senator, I am speaking to what the Constitution, under our Constitution again, and that is actually Article 2,
Let me ask you this. Who won the 2024 election?
In the 2024 election, again, the Electoral College voted for President Trump, and then the Congress also certified President Trump as the winner.
Did Donald Trump lose the 2020 election?
Senator, that goes back again to under our Constitution. The methodology is set forth in Article 2.
Let's try another question, Ms. Westerkamp. Was the United States Capitol attacked on January 6, 2021?
Senator, again, I condemn all of the violence that occurred on January 6th.
Okay, we're not going to get an answer from you. And let me try Ms. Clark. Ms. Clark, who won the 2020 election?
Senator, under our Constitution, the mechanism for electing a president
I am amazed. I am just amazed by the insult to this committee of witness after witness seeking to be a federal judge, subverting our Constitution, and showing how you have no independence, which is essential to a federal judge. Ms. Lane, who won the 2020 election?
Apologies. Again, Senator, the Constitution outlines the process, and as a judicial nominee, I'm here to talk about what the Constitution requires, which is an electoral vote and certification by Congress. And in 2020...
Okay. Who won the election?
In 2020, President Biden.
Mr. Rickey, who won the 2020 election?
Senator, as my colleagues have stated, the process we have under the Constitution is a vote by the Electoral College, followed by certification.
Was the Capitol attacked, Mr. Rickey, on January 6th?
There was violence that occurred here on January 6th, Senator.
Was the Capitol attacked?
I would just say, Senator, there was violence that occurred here on that date.
You've seen videos of what happened.
Yes, Senator, I have.
Was the Capitol attacked?
Again, Senator, I said...
Ms. Lane, was the Capitol attacked?
Senator, the characterization of January 6th is subject to ongoing controversy and debate, and as a nominee, it would be inappropriate for me to characterize it.
Ms. Clark, who won the 2024 election?
Senator, under the process set out by the Constitution, the Electoral College elects the president, and it's the president.
Can you pull that mic a little closer, please?
And the Electoral College elects the president.
You know, the answers here, which obviously are canned, they're pre-rehearsed, they're Orwellian in their denial of reality, and they are a subversion of this process. They're an insult to this committee, but they also fundamentally show a complete lack of independence and backbone and impartiality, which are the fundamental requirements of a United States district court judge or a judge on any panel, Ms. Westerkamp. And I'm a little bit disappointed that you're not more original, that you can't think of a few different words. I'm just amazed. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
This moment, it wasn't just awkward. It was revealing, because the question was as basic as it gets. Who won the 2020 election? And the answer should have taken 1 second. Joe Biden. But instead, we got something very different. A pattern. Witness after witness, dodging, deflecting, repeating the same carefully crafted line. Under the Constitution, the Electoral College. Let's be real. That's not confusion. That's strategy. Because this wasn't about knowledge. It was about avoiding a direct answer. And that's why this exchange hit a nerve. Because in a democracy, some facts are supposed to be settled. Like this one. The 2020 election was won. It was certified. It was upheld in court. But when people in positions of power, or seeking power, refuse to say that plainly, that raises serious questions. Not just about politics, but about integrity. Then came the follow-up. Was the U.S. Capitol attacked on January 6th? Again, not complicated. And again, no straight answer. Just more careful wording, more hesitation, more avoidance. Let's call it what it is. This is what happens when truth becomes political. Because suddenly, even basic reality gets treated like a controversial opinion. And here's why it matters. These aren't random people. These are individuals being considered for positions of legal authority. Judges, decision makers, people who are supposed to interpret the law without fear or bias. So when they can't or won't answer simple, factual questions, it shakes confidence in the system. Even Donald Trump's name hangs over this entire exchange, because the 2020 election remains one of the most politically charged issues in America today. And this moment shows the pressure is still there, the divide is still deep, and the truth is still being sidestepped. One witness finally said it clearly. Biden won. But by then, the damage was already done. Because the real story isn't just what was said, it's what wasn't. Drop your take below. Should nominees be required to answer questions like this directly? And subscribe to Blue Voice for more sharp, no-nonsense political breakdowns.